The Ballon d'Or 2022 rankings are finally out, and Karim Benzema is the winner of the Ballon d'Or. But some of these rankings make absolutely no sense for me. And today we are going to react to all the players and their rankings in the 2022 Ballon d'Or. Welcome to 8Z Sports, guys. Thank you for stopping by for another video, and stay tuned for the entire video to see my opinion on every single player's ranking in the 2022 Ballon d'Or. And some of them may definitely shock you. So we'll start with the lowest rating, which was 25, because there were five players who were at 25. So the first one I would talk about is Antonio Rudiger, who I believe had a decent 25 rating. I can understand when you compare so many talents in this team. I believe that the 25 rating, that the 25 position that he got, the 25 ranking, is kind of good, and it's fine with me. When he came, then again, with equal to him at 25 is João Cancelo of Man City. Once again, he's a great left back. He's a great left back, right back. But I don't believe that compared to the other players on this list, he would rank anywhere higher uh, this season. Yes, he has his great moments, but sometimes when he's terrible, he's absolutely terrible. Then now comes to the first player that I have an issue. Christopher Nkunku. This almost have, if it wasn't for Lewandowski and Haaland in the Bundesliga, this guy would be the biggest Bundesliga star. At playing at attacking midfielder, he had the most goals and a lot of assists last season. And I believe last season itself was one of his peak seasons, which has landed him a move to Chelsea this season. So I believe that putting Christopher Nkunku at 25 is very wrong. He's very underrated and he's a top quality player. And as I said, if it wasn't for Haaland and Lewandowski, he would be the star of the Bundesliga, definitely. Also at 25 is Joshua Kimmich of Bayern Munich. Now Joshua Kimmich, I can understand, had a good season, not extremely great or not extremely bad. Let's say out of all the other players, also he had a decent season, and I believe his 25th position is all right. It's not bad at all. Then again, the last 25th rating player. Okay, there are two more. The second last 25th rating player is Darwin Nunes. Now, Darwin Nunes, let's say, is hyped. Yeah, the huge 75 million move to Liverpool is the only big thing I can say that he has done. Yes, he had a decent season with Benfica, but we have seen many other players replicate in his type of season in the Portuguese league. So I don't think giving him anywhere higher would be all right. Yes, I feel 25 rating is great for him. And yes, he does have a lot of time to prove himself as a top quality striker at Liverpool. Uh, Again, at the last player, I think at 25 is Mike Mignon of AC Milan. Now, to fill Donnarumma's gloves is exceptionally a tough thing. Okay, it's a very tough thing. But this guy, he helped AC Milan reach the Serie A title after so many years, and it's exceptional performance of him was one of the main reasons that helped AC Milan reach the Serie A title this season. According to me, great player. He had won the League One title with Lille in 2021 when PSG didn't win it, right? So he's a top quality player, and once again, I feel his rating is very underrated. Should have been given a higher rating. And as I said, goalkeepers rarely get good ratings here, but I do believe that Mike would had a great season and should have been given a higher one. At 22, Phil Foden of Man City. Now, again, as a Man City fan, you would say that I would be biased to say that he should be rated higher, but I think 22 is kind of good for Phil Foden. Means he had a great season, not exceptional in any ways, and I feel that 22 rank is best for him. And then again at 22, we have again the Man City player, that is Bernardo Silva. Once again, Bernardo Silva was exceptional last season, and I would like to see him at maybe a higher rating, maybe 21, 20. But I think I'll take the 22, yeah, because there are many other good players, as I said, on the list. But yes, Bernardo Silva should have got a higher rating, of course. Also at 22 is Trent Alexander Arnold. Now, last season, Trent Alexander Arnold had an amazing season comparatively to this season where he has been an absolute disaster. This is last season, Trent Alexander Arnold racked up more than 20 assists for his club and country. Okay, so I think 22, if you rate him with that season, yes, he has done exceptionally well and is a top class right back, currently out of form, but if he gets his form back, he can be as deadly as he used to be. At 21, we have Harry Kane of Tottenham. Uh, he had a slow start last season after a failed move to Manchester City. People said that the failed deal impacted him badly, and he may have not ended up as a top class player. Means had an amazing season, but still got some goals in the end after a slow start. Played well, helped Tottenham a lot. His and Son's duo combination is considered to be exceptionally deadly, but putting him at 21, I feel, is a little bit high. So, yeah, at 20, we have Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, here we come in a very strange territory. Now, last season of Manchester United was very dreadful, to say the least. But putting Cristiano Ronaldo at 20 doesn't make sense because last season itself, if it wasn't for Ronaldo, if it wasn't for Ronaldo, Man United would have been knocked out from the Champions League quite a long time ago. Okay, I feel like this guy literally was carrying Manchester United even in the league in many matches. Yes, this season maybe he's not up to the standards he used to be, but give the guy a slack. He's 38 years old. So I believe that giving him just a 28 rating is, you know, not not good at all. 17th, we have Casemiro of Man United. Once again, winning the Champions League gives you a high boost, and Casemiro is the first one. Yes, he's not a star player like outstanding player such, but his contribution to Real Madrid's last season Champions League victory was very important, and I believe that the fact he gets a 70 rating, 70 rank is understandable considering players who win the Champions League are always rated higher here in the Ballon d'Or ranking. Also at 17 we have Luis Diaz. Now, make it what you say about Luis Diaz Liverpool season. I believe he has done a decent enough contribution. Not a lot to put him up at 17th place, of course, but yeah, I would say his season is sort of decent. But if you ask me who to put higher, Ronaldo or Luis Diaz, I would definitely say Cristiano Ronaldo for his performance for the team and not for the team's performance with him, because Cristiano Ronaldo is literally a standout player for Man United, while Luis Diaz not absolutely a standout, but yes, had his moments for Liverpool. Also at 17 is Dusan Vlahovic of Juventus. Now this season is a very different news for Juventus at all and just attack. But last season, Dusan Vlahovic had an amazing season according to me. Got a big money move to Juventus, and yes, he's a top quality striker. Yes, he may have lost his form here, but last season he was a good superstar. And but still, 17th place, really, like this is the second January transfer player who's ranked 17th. 16, we have Virgil van Dijk. Say what you want about Liverpool's performance, but Virgil van Dijk is always one of the best centre backs in the league. Okay, especially when he's playing at home at Anfield. Yes, a top quality centre back. I do believe that Virgil van Dijk should have got a little higher ranking here, but I think it's fine enough. Uh, yes, he was ranked second, where he missed the Ballon d'Or, but 16 for this season. At 14th, we have Fabinho of Liverpool. Also, once again, I don't feel that Fabinho should be ranked higher than Van Dijk, but yes, he plays an important role in the midfield, controlling that midfield, and also popped up scoring some important goals, especially outside the box. I can see how he ended up at 14. But if you tell me between Virgil van Dijk and Fabinho, definitely it's going to be Virgil van Dijk who should have got a higher ranking. Rafael Leo of AC Milan. Last season's AC Milan League One win was a huge boost. Okay, a huge thing. What is that called? Rafael Leo had played an exceptional performance for AC Milan last season, and I believe that the 14 ranking could be justified because he played a very important contribution. So I can understand him getting the 14th rank. So yeah, I feel it's great enough. At 13, we have Sebastian Haller, who currently plays for Borussia Dortmund. Now, Sebastian Haller had a horrible season at West Ham before he could make his move to Ajax, where he went completely crazy in the Champions League. I think he, for a moment till the group stage, till Ajax got kicked out, he was the top goal scorer. And yes, one of the quality strikers. He was then also got a move to Borussia Dortmund, where he sadly has some illness and has gone through surgeries. Hopefully, he recovers soon. But the 13th place is a great finish for him, according to me, considering the burst he had after leaving West Ham to Ajax. At 12th, we have Riyad Mahrez. Last season, City's top scorer of all competitions. Mahrez, of course, struggled a little in the African Cup, where he didn't have that great of a performance with Algeria, but played an exceptionally key role with Man City in their title win. And yes, I do believe that yeah, the 12th place is justified for him. 11. Son Heung-min of Tottenham. Now, say what you want, Song Heung-min is the best Tottenham player, according to me, and yes, he really deserves the 11th position. I'm very happy that he did get the 11th position, and yes, great performance, great player, and yeah, 11th position definitely deserved, maybe a little higher also. At 10th, Erling Haaland. Even though his injuries last season, Erling Haaland has had an exceptional performance, exceptional player last season for Dortmund, and also this season for Man City. He's a different level of a beast. So yeah, top 10 ranking for him for the moment, but in the future, definitely he's going to break in the maybe top 5, top 6. So let's see how that goes. And 9, Luka Modric. You can't say anything less about Luka Modric. 2018 Ballon d'Or winner, played exceptionally well for Real Madrid. I still believe that Real Madrid owe many of their Champions League trophies to this guy's magic feat. Exceptional player, exceptional performances when needed, and yes, a top quality midfielder at of all time. Vinicius Junior at 8 for Real Madrid. So again, Vinicius Junior had an amazing season with Karim Benzema last season for the Champions League, and yes, I definitely do believe that he deserves to be at 8th position. Exceptional in those goals, and yes, one I do believe one of the future. At 7, we had Thibaut Courtois, who plays Real Madrid. So again, Thibaut Courtois' Champions League final performance itself should land him in the top 10, because what a goalkeeper he was. And even though that people may highlight only that match, he has been exceptional and consistent in the league, and has helped Real Madrid on multiple occasions. And also one of the best goalkeepers, won the Yashin Cup trophy also. At 6, Kylian Mbappe. Now, the fact that Neymar and Lionel Messi didn't get shortlisted in this, but Kylian Mbappe did and ended up in the top 10, doesn't make absolute sense. I don't know why. Kylian Mbappe had a great season, you could say, but if you try and say his performance overshadows Messi's and Neymar's performance in the 2021-22 season, it will be quite of an understatement. And I do believe that giving him a sixth ranking doesn't make lot of sense. And number 5, Mohamed Salah. Once again, Liverpool's main striker, main attacking force for Liverpool, played exceptionally well to have them end up second. He ended up second in the league, runners up in the Champions League, winners of the League Cup and the FA Cup. So yeah, he played a very important role in all these matches. So yes, arguably the best player. Okay, and yeah, totally deserved. Fourth, Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski's Bayern Munich last season at Bayern Munich came to an end with an amazing 50-goal season that proved him to be one of the most lethal strikers. But the fact that he was getting these performances only in the Bundesliga may be affecting his chances of winning the Ballon d'Or, because all we know that only Bayern Munich is the only team that plays exceptionally well in the Bundesliga. Maybe because of that, the rankings or the people voting feel that he doesn't deserve to be right on top. But overall, a great player and a great striker. He's moved to Barcelona, and now let's see if he can replicate the same numbers at Barcelona. Number 3, Kevin De Bruyne. Now, Kevin De Bruyne is undoubtedly the greatest attacking midfielder of all time, and currently in the Premier League. definitely one of the top players, and you could see how good he is with getting finally a proper striker like Erling Haaland. How his assist tally has increased or surged by a huge margin this season. So I do believe Kevin De Bruyne's number three position is well deserved, and maybe one day when Man City win the Champions League, he will eventually get the Ballon d'Or. And number two, we have Sadio Mane of Bayern Munich. Sadio Mane's last season at Liverpool was okay, nothing much to say, but the fact that he won the Africa Cup of Nations with Senegal was the main reason why he's been ranked so high. Also, the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup and a second place finish in the league and a runners-up medal in the Champions League is maybe all the reasons why Sadio Mane has been ranked exceptionally high. Yes, he's start with Bayern Munich this season is not that great, but overall a top quality player. And at number one, we have Karim Benzema or Real Madrid. Truly the only player who has led Real Madrid to their Champions League glory, to the league, to the La Liga title. This guy was a beast last season. Helped Real Madrid in all the possible ways. You could say the best player required at the moment for Real Madrid, and this season maybe started slower than the last season, but still he plays a very important role and is still irreplaceable at Real Madrid. So guys, this was my reaction and my my opinion for all the rankings and all the players in the Ballon d'Or final ranking list. So tell me your thoughts in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like, share, subscribe. See all the more videos coming soon in the near future. Goodbye, take care, stay safe.